The Rutgers football 2026 season is set to kick off in just under 2 months, meaning that it is time to start looking at the opponents the Scarlet Knights have on the schedule. First up on the slate is the UMass Minutemen, who Rutgers will be taking on Thursday, June 3rd at 6 p.m. UMass is led by second-year head coach and former Rutgers defensive coordinator Joe Harasimiak. The Minutemen did not win a single game during Harasimiak's first year with the team, even falling to 3-9 FCS Bryant by 1 point. The Minutemen's starting quarterback for most of last season was A.J. Hairston, although he did miss a few games at the end of the season with an injury. Last year as a freshman, he totaled 957 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and 4 sacks while completing 49.5% of his passes. However, after just 1 season with the program, Hairston opted to transfer to Merrimack. His backup, Grant Jordan, decided to transfer elsewhere as well. That leaves junior quarterback Brandon Rose as the only UMass quarterback to get playing time with the team last year. Rose started 2 games last year and ended the season with 424 passing yards and 1 touchdown against 3 interceptions. He also posted a 59.1% completion percentage. UMass also added Virginia Tech transfer Pop Watson III in the portal. He has a total of 558 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions over 3 seasons with the Hokies. UMass leading rusher, Brandon Hood, transferred out after last season, leaving Rocco Griffin as their best returning running back. Griffin recorded 53 carries for 246 yards and 2 touchdowns last season, while averaging 4.6 yards per carry. UMass also brought in former Marshall running back Justin Williams-Thomas, who carried the ball 35 times for 197 yards and 2 touchdowns while averaging 5.6 yards per carry for the Thundering Herd last season. Arguably the most productive player on offense for the Minutemen last season was wide receiver Jaquan Gibson. He has since transferred out of the program, meaning that wide receiver Donnie Gray was the most productive pass catcher from last season that is still on the team. Last year, Gray made 27 catches for 260 yards. UMass does return its touchdown catch leader from last season, tight end Max Dowling, who caught the ball 20 times for 199 yards and 3 touchdowns. In the transfer portal, UMass brought in 3 wide receivers, the most intriguing of whom is Joseph Griffin Jr. Griffin is transferring to UMass after playing at Wisconsin, where he recorded 1 catch for 5 yards. However, before joining the Badgers, Griffin spent 2 years at Boston College, where he recorded 43 catches for 579 yards and 6 touchdowns. On defense, the Minutemen are returning their tackles leader from last season, Tyler Martin, who recorded a total of 104 tackles. However, they are losing their sack leader from last season, Marquise White, to the transfer portal. The Minutemen are getting 3 Power 4 transfers on the defensive line. Sophomore Andrew DePeep and freshman William DePeep from Indiana, and Camarion Thomas from North Carolina. The DePeep brothers combined for 3 tackles and 1 sack during their time at Indiana, while Thomas did not record a stat during his lone freshman season with the Tar Heels. UMass leading tackler in their secondary last season, safety Zeron Daniel, is returning to the team as well. UMass was one of, if not the worst teams in the entire FBS last season. They haven't made any earth-shattering move in the offseason to suggest things are going to be much different next season either. Rutgers will more than likely run away with this one by a minimum of 3 touchdowns. We will have an article with our individual score predictions for this game at a later date.